Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. In the last episode we survived the boss rush. That's what we're calling it anyway. It kind of was like a boss rush. We had 3 bosses all right, boom 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 in a row. None of them were super tough. But now we're staring down Lavos himself. So let's go. So at this point Lavos will actually part on the right stores energy. That's the one I want. Part on the left. Lavos will actually imitate earlier bosses that we have fought. Bye-bye. And they're not very difficult, obviously. Like, that was the dragon tank from way back when we busted out of jail. You can kind of see there, this is the... Actually, I don't remember what that one's called. But in between each fight, you see, we have the ability to run around and kind of... you know, do whatever we need to if we need to heal up. I didn't take any damage, so I'm just going to jump right back into this. And I'm going to take out these little side pieces. And we're changing again because these are all actually pretty easy. Alright, still haven't taken any damage, so let's just keep going right back at it. Alright, I'm going to actually use lightning here first. So I'm not sure if he retains the ability that they had where you want to shock them before you hit them physically. Okay, I just need to use magic at this point, don't I? Alright, magic coming up. When I say magic, I mean magic. I'm not holding back on magic. And having Ayla attack at this point wouldn't really do much, but I am going to try and get her to charm. See if I can actually steal anything. I don't think I can. In fact, yeah, I just beat him in that mode. Ah, skeleton bugger again. Okay, I haven't taken enough damage for me to really consider doing anything. Alright, let's take you out. I kind of figured that that would have done more damage. You're down, which means now we're just free reign to go and hit Lavos' face. Hey, stop stealing my MP. I need that for later. You stole all of my MP. Okay. Then let's get Chrono's MP back up. And do this once again. Alright, now are you magic? Okay, I should just be able to wail on you then. Because I don't remember which ones have like special skills or like they need to be hit with magic. The Dragon Tank is one of the, I'd say, more interesting versions. Because that's one of those ones where you need to take out that enemy first before you take on that enemy. Dinos... a lot of the dinos call for magic attacks. Alright, let's go ahead and just use some magic here. And... part of the thing that's kind of weird to me is just kind of like, okay, so we have what is essentially this boss rush, kind of all of these old enemies that we fought before, but it's not like he's made them any tougher. In fact, they're just as the same level they were when we first fought him. Okay, yeah, that is one you need to hit it with magic to decrease its defect. Decrease its defect? Decrease its defense and then wail on it with physical attacks, which should not take very long. But you can see that it is starting to take a little bit longer to take him out in general. It's no longer just like one hit KO and we're done. But there are a decent number of them, and now, ha 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 ha, irony of ironies, we have to take on Magus Lavos, which, well, I mean, so he has his barrier up. I mean, it's not going to do much damage, but what barrier? Excuse me. You're at your ice barrier. Okay, Magus. You have... Yes, you have ice. Okay. And try the ice. So that should be the one, if I'm reading his barriers correctly. Yep, okay. So now he's changing his barrier to lightning, which is fine because I have Chrono in my party, and Chrono can use lightning. Lavos casts a spell. As long as you're going to just let me sit there and use lightning, I'm just going to use lightning from both of my characters right now. I have no real reason to stop. Jeez, oh, peace. I thought he would have swapped out his barriers by now. Heck, I mean, when we fought against Magus, he swapped his barrier every single time I did him damage. Oh, okay, we're done with Magus. The Black Tyranno. Are we gonna... Oh, we're gonna have both of them, aren't we? Alright, same rules apply. I'm going to quick... restore magic here to both of them. And you... HP. I'm fine on my HP right now. Alright. So we need to take out this thing first. I thought that would have done more. Let me give my Luminaire a try. Let's see if that does a decent amount of damage to them both or not. Okay. You're down. Your HP is probably, yeah, like through the roof right now. Removes defenses, storing power. Alright, once again, now it's done. You just wail on him. Just go all out, just like we did way back in the day when we originally fought this boss fight. We have 5 turns to just demolish him as best as we can. Alright, I'm going to use... Where is it? Triple kick. Your ultimate technique. Although part of me is getting a kick out of the fact that the triple kick is doing almost as much damage as Chrono does on his crits. Actually, no, I take it back. It's doing more. Yeah, it's doing more damage than Chrono does on his crits. And there's the end of that one. Oh, gosh. Not again. Why does it have to be that boss? Oh, why does it have to be that boss battle? Alright, everyone's getting up. I don't care how close you are. You're getting your max everything. And we're not holding back in this fight? This may not be as bad as I remember it being, simply based on the purpose of I'm a heck of a lot stronger now. But alright, that part's done. Let's go ahead and use that, and you use that. I'm not sure if this will actually do much, but it's better than just standing around waiting at this point. That did a lot of damage. Chrono, you better do more damage than that. Way more damage than that. Alright, I'm going back to physical because I've only got the one. I want to save my MP for having to attack multiple enemies all at once. But this fight shouldn't take too long either. So, how's everybody doing? I don't think I've asked that yet. I'm having fun. It's fun, man. We're almost done with Chrono Trigger. That's kind of weird. I sat back to start my recording session today. It's like, you know, we're almost done with Chrono Trigger. We've actually just beat Lavos. Good job, guys. We're awesome. No, we aren't. We aren't done yet. I lied. What we've kind of done here... Okay. Oh, she's at max. Is we've now taken Lavos out of his... not as much damage as you thought. We've taken Lavos out of his boss rush mode. And so now we're just able to fight against Lavos himself. Alright, you attack. I'm going to have these two start using magic on you. But even Lavos himself still isn't really giving us that much trouble. I'm hoping this does 3,000 damage because that was very nice. I like the 3,000. I might as well just keep using that. I mean, that's doing twice as much damage as my crits are. So, yeah. So we're not going to hold back on this fight. We're just going to go all out. I did see one walkthrough where they suggest using gold studs on everybody. Oh, there we go. We beat him. And gold studs are really nice. I don't have one on any of my guys right now. It's over. This Lavos shell, inside still strong. We'll get to the bottom of this, Lavos. Yep, the fight's not done with yet. But we now enter inside of Lavos himself. Lavos smell stronger. No turning back now. Well, actually, I think you can still turn back if you want to. I think you could actually take this portal. Alright, I'm back here, guys. So I've swapped out my party. Now I've got Lucia and Robo in it instead of Ayla and Magus. So let's go ahead and go deeper into Lavos and end up at his core. Dun 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 dun. This is the real thing? Amazing. It houses all the DNA of every creature that ever lived. Impressive. Let's kick its butt. Now, we're going to want to take its arms out, is the first part. I'm using Chrono's Lumen powers because he just does a ridiculously huge amount of damage at this point. Alright, and you, I'm going to use, your shock skill. Actually, I'm going to try out all of their ultimate techs. So I haven't seen Robos or Lucius yet. I mean, Kronos is going to probably be the one that does the most use to me throughout this fight. Hey, look, I beat one already. And you can see there, that's kind of why we want to take out the arms. Did you just take out my defense? Punch it. Come on. I'm more surprised you're still alive at this point. I thought you would have been gone down already. Alright, you are going to use Heal Beam. And start healing because Lucia and Robo are both a little bit on the lower side of their HP. I'm not even attacking the main body. Would you quit trying to revive it? Alright, that's it. You flare. You use healing again. I just want to see what this does. Ooh. Not much damage. But no more arms, so... I guess that means no more, healing. How much is this gonna do? A decent amount, but only really to one of them. Alright, where are my heals? The biggest problem I have with this right now is just that Robo is not... Robo takes a lot of damage, and I'm not really 100% sure why. He doesn't have bad equipment. It's just like on a lot of attacks, he just seems to take a ton of damage. Like an attack that does like 50 to Chrono and maybe 70 to Lucia, he takes 200 damage on. That looked big. Yeah. Well, next turn, Robo's back on healing. If he lives that long. Evil Emanation, Lavos attack power up. Come on, Robo, heal. I believe in you. And Crono's just OP at this point. There's no other way to put it. That's all that he is. And keep healing that way. There we go. I have everybody's got up there. I thought you might have gone down by now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Why is Chrono getting confused? He should have his Prism Helm on. That should lock his status. At least it doesn't do a ton of damage. Well, he doesn't do a ton of damage to everybody else. He does a lot of damage to the enemies. Okay, there we go. Almost everybody's back up to max. And I'm just gonna wail on you for right now with everything we've got. Oh, come on, Chrono. You're supposed to be scoring crits left and right here. And I just told everybody to attack. I'm going to have to wait a turn before I can heal. Yeah, because Robo's going to need the healing. I like that. Oh, I win. I get a kick out of how that's a boss fight. It's just kind of like... Oh, I won. There we go. That's it. Is it the end? No! We're not done yet. Why on earth would we be done? That's just like lame or something. Behold, the core of Lavos. Now I understand. It lives on a planet for as long as possible, stealing away the most vital resources. It combined the DNA it found here with its own, and gave birth to those creatures up on Death Peak. Eventually, the young must migrate to other planets to repeat the cycle. Grown like farm animals, waiting to be slaughtered. All of our history, our art and science, all to meet the needs of that beast. Attack value is off the scale. It's shorting out my sensors. I believe this is a reference to it's over 9,000! Impossible. You can't expect to toy with an entire world and get away with it. Human hands created me, which means I am a product of that thing. I am no different than Lucia and the others. I am part of all living things. And this is the end. The final confrontation. Just you and the core. And do not hold back. You just died, didn't you? Yes, you did. Holy shnikes, why did you take so much damage? Well, I know which one needs to get hit with physical now. Yep. So you're gonna heal. I need to hit the two side pieces, it looks like, with physical. Alright, I do. Yes, good. I do have enough. I know I'm starting to run low on HP. I wasn't sure if I had enough to cast life or not. So now is not really a battle where I feel super comfortable, not you. Casting, using revive necessarily. And you stole what was left of my MP. That's fine. Heal beam everybody, please. Yeah, I know. You're just gonna go ahead and keep healing him. I'm not gonna care too much right now because I'm just going to wail on you two now. Oop. Quit using time warps on me. Ah, there we go. Now let's go ahead and take out the other one, shall we? Lavos core is defended. Lavos core shuts off defense. Evil Star reduces HP by half. Well, that would probably hurt a lot, except I also just told Robo to heal my party, so that partially defeats the purpose of what you just did. Okay. We're taking these cores out. And then we're going after you. Like, hardcore. So yeah, don't worry about, like, items or trying to, like, keep anything down. This is a moment where you use anything that you have to. I've got all these mega elixirs and things like that. I'm going to be using them. Probably not so much on Chrono, but I'm willing to bet I'm going to be using a lot of them on Robo. Dang it, he revived the Lavos bit. I took too long. I think I'm just going to have to leave. Alright, you use heal. Go after the left bit again. Alright, we're going to skip going after that middle part for right now. And we're just going to wail on... Oh, are you... Man, I'm losing track of which one's weak to which here. Hyper Ether should give me 60. Oh, nope, that's max. Take me back. Alright, where is... There. I want the double bomb technique. Wow, that's a lot of damage. There we go. Yeah, you need to hit that first. That does... Well, it lowers the defense of the middle part. And then just go ahead and wail on that until the other bit gets revived. Then take that bit down. Okay, I've got this strategy down now, I think. At least I hope I got this strategy down. If I don't, we're in for a really big world of hurt. Okay, so take out the left, hit the right, wail on the middle. I think that's pretty much it. I might have missed something along the way, but I think that's it. Alright, you're out. Grandstone Ultimate Physical Attack. That's gonna hurt a lot, isn't it? Lucia, God darn it, Lucia, I need you alive. Alright, then I'll wait for this. Then we're gonna heal. I need Lucia to stay alive for this fight. The defense power is restored. Crying Heaven's Hidden Blow. That doesn't do a ton of damage. I suppose it does. I got my mindset also around slightly different. Okay. You shut off defense. As long as the defense is shut off. Well, then you're the other I'm going after now. You're the only piece left. You're not going to survive this. Dang it. Okay. I have... Where is it? Where is it? The double bomb. Okay. Can I use you to use the double bomb? Oh, that's a triple. Ah, god darn it. I was going to wait to do that, because I'm not 100% sure Lucia's going to get the benefits of that heal beam or not. Alright. Once we get back to the beginning, I need to take you out. Because all you do is heal. You need to stay on healing. So I do like how the fact that my healing spells only cost me 1 MP. At least I think it's just 1 MP. I'd have to double check that to make sure. Wow, that was large. Why on earth does the core shut off its defense randomly? It just seems weird. Alright, this is taking a lot longer than I would originally would have thought this would have taken. I mean, I knew this was going to take a while. But, jeez, oh Pete, I feel like I'm continually doing this and not getting anywhere. Ah, he revived the other bit too. I don't think I'm missing anything in terms of how to beat him. We just need to take down all 3. And unfortunately, that bit on the right is really, really hard to take down. Lucia, would you stop getting knocked out? Life. I have this itch on my hand right now, too. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Use Heal Beam. Oh, I do get a kick out of doing that. But come on. Come on, guys. We can do this. We are massively strong right now. Why did you take so much damage, Robo? Ah, dang it. You restored it, didn't you? Okay. That's down again. So now... now the hope is I can just wail on you and you'll go down permanently. Ah. If any one part of it is alive, it just keeps reviving the rest of it. That one on the right is the one I do need to defeat. I'm spending a lot of time, it feels like, not attacking the one I need to defeat, so that's the kind of thing that I'm getting a little bit frustrated by here. But, on the other hand, the reason I'm attacking the other ones is because they kind of are going to need to be beaten. If I can just get a couple of turns, that's all that I should need. Ah, you restored the defense power. Well, at least all my guys are pretty close to being at full health. They all have over 900. Holy shnikes, Lucia. And then you shut off the defense. This is how this battle is so annoyingly long, isn't it? It's just because I need to continuously take down these other two bits. You use Heal Beam. I've been continuously taking down all of these other pieces, so I can go after the one piece I actually need to kill. It took too long. It's, I don't know, maybe the thing that's just frustrating me the most about this is the fact that it's just kind of like, I have to take down the left bit twice to take down the middle bit, so I can attack the right bit, which is the piece I actually need to beat. And so I'm spending the majority of the time here not actually attacking the piece I feel like I need to be attacking, because the middle bit is the one that keeps doing these massive attacks. There we go. You're down. Quick, Robo, start healing me. Chrono's the only one who's on a decent footing right now. Oh, great. You heal him. Or Chrono, you use heal on Lucia, so she'll stop being confused. Good. Defense has been shut off, so now I can just go ahead and take you out. Ultimate magic attack. I am not doing great at this moment. I don't really want to use the flare technique. Crying Heaven's Hidden Blow. That's going to take Lucia out, isn't it? Yep. And of course now you revive the other bit while I've been waiting. Son of a biscuit. I took too long, and now the other bit's back up, and I have to take the other bit back down. At least all my characters are now kind of back up where they need to be. And all like the status ailments and everything that they kept casting on them are gone now. Okay, now we're starting to get back up there where I need to be at to begin with. I don't think that actually works on Chrono, which makes me happy. That should not take you out. Nope, good. It did get close, but it didn't take her out, so good. You're down. I did not mean to have Robo attack there. I meant to have Robo heal. Alright, I want you to heal. And the two of you just keep wailing on that core bit. Yeah, your defense better be down. With all the damage I keep doing here. You use the double bomb. And Chrono will just keep attacking with his normal attack. Hopefully keep getting crits. Yes! I win. Because we are the champions. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, that took longer than I thought. That was tricky. I'll give him that. I did not fully expect that. But we did it, guys. We beat the boss. Uh-huh. 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 Whew. Chrono. Chrono. Chrono.
Wake up, Crono.
That'd be a really creepy voice to hear when you're trying to wake up. It's time to rise and shine. We have a little surprise for you. That's weird. Why is a soldier waking me up? Your stay of execution has been cancelled. We must now carry out your... Wait, what? We've been looking for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter? Daddy, don't! Chrono hasn't done a thing. She says Chrono has been a perfect gentleman, but... What do you think, Chancellor? Chrono's deeds have had an enormous impact on the kingdom. Chancellor, how could you? Please, just listen to me. We had to... Save the future, right? Don't... What? But... Wait. Huh? I am so confused right now. You saved the future and gave us hope. But you're from... Hold on a second here. You fought Magus' troops and brought peace to the kingdom in the year 600. Chrono beat reptites. Okay, I have a king from 1000, a king from 600. I have, what's his name from 65 billion BC, and the guy from 2300. I am so confused right now. Lucia, you brought them here, didn't you? Our kinsman told me all about your incredible mission. Kinsman? You mean these are my ancestors and descendants? Hero was fussing about my kingdom and my daughter, and you were saving the past, present, and future. It's because I'm awesome. Now, for a true victory parade. Knight, we celebrate you. Now, Meryl, go out and enjoy the last night of the fair. Yay? You threatened to kill me. I'm not sure how I should feel about that. Come along with Chrono, our hero. Princess Nadia is finally home. At last, Guardia is back to normal. It's a moonlight parade. Not really sure I consider this normal considering how much I changed history. But there you go, guys. We got our last little bit here, and then that'll be it, and Chrono Trigger will be done. That'll be kind of weird. I expected Chrono Trigger to take a lot longer than it has, and to compete with Dragoon as like my longest Let's Play. But it hasn't really. I mean, it's been long. It was longer than my Dark Souls LP. It's definitely the second longest LP I've done, but it will. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Gosh, now we gotta do something else. I've got a couple ideas for some other games to do, and obviously we still have Final Fantasy IX going, and so Final Fantasy IX will go to my primary days on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if I get another game going, then after that point, that game will be on, of course, Tuesday, Thursday. And we can go ahead and talk to him. Honey, don't just be a sack of potatoes. Dance with me. Chrono, the king says you saved the future. Wait till I tell my friends. So we go around here. Can I talk to people? You saved us all? That's nice, dear, but I wish you spent more time around the house. It's a real problem when the person in charge of the cat is gone. My parents tell me that all the time. Princess is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Of course you are, too. Yeah, way to try to save face. Okay, can I talk to you? And dance, blah, 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 blah. There you go, okay. You. Not much business in weapons anymore, but I like it that way. Do you? Are you happy? Okay, I think that's everybody down here that we can talk to. The kitty. Chase the kitty. Chase the kitty. Hey, come back here, cat. I want to pet the cat. Okay, no. So go ahead and head on up the stairs when you're done. And there's more people. People everywhere. It's like they're excited about the world being saved or something. I don't get it. I have no idea what's going on here anymore. Where's all the people? Where are all the talky people? I can't talk to any of you people. You're just generic. Alright, head on up all the way, and you'll find your companions and the first time gate. Well, everyone, this is it. Each to thine time. The gateway has grown weak. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes. You're all leaving? Crono was strong. Meryl, too. Ayla, have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you better have tough kids or I'll be in trouble. No worry. Ayla, very strong. Right. There's something weird about that. Hey, what do you mean by that? You know, dummy, we go now. She throws him into the portal. "'Tis a festive crowd, but they are thine kin, and 'tis of consequence. Queen Lean awaits. Your Majesty, we too shall take our leave." Aww. Mr. Frog? Long farewells never were necessary. Right. Besides, actions speak louder than words. And she gives him a kiss on the cheek. Yeah, these things end with the princess kissing the frog. Yeah, but usually the curse is also broken when that happens, and clearly that did not happen there. So, you're going to search for Scala? Take that as a yes. Because he doesn't really have a time period he belongs to anymore. Lucia, I will miss you. What's wrong, Lucia? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? She knows. Knows what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. Robo may not exist in the future. Please relax. The new future has a place for me. Darn it, Robo! Don't you pretend you don't care when you're really sad. That just makes things worse. Lucia, you have taught me these emotions. Thank you. Yeah, you don't really kind of think about it up until this point, but the reason that the world in 2300 was desolate and destroyed like it was because of Lavos' apocalypse in 1999. Lavos is dead almost 1,000 years before that technically happened, so that future never happened in the first place. Who knows what the year 2300 looks like now? Tears don't become you, Lucia. Robo will be there in a new future. Goodbye. Caution, oil has washed over my sight sensors. Sight diminished. Oh, Robo. Do you remember that talk we had? You mean what about our lives flash by before we die? Yeah, I get that feeling that the entity is finally at rest. Yeah, I feel that too. Time travel? How exhausting. We should dismantle the epoch. Its job is finished. Cat? Cat, no. You naughty thing, come back. Look, Chrono, your cat's running away because you haven't been feeding it. I've been saving all... Oh, no. Hey, come... No, no. Oh. Oh, great. Chrono, that gate will never open again. Well, it looks like you have no choice but to go after him. Go after them, but the gates... Lucia, don't turn off your brain yet. I forgot, we have a time machine. Oh, Princess, the king asked for your presence. I'm gonna have to go chase my mom and cat down. I'm so happy. Now there's no reason for you to go away anymore. I have a gift for you to commemorate this day, Princess Nadia. Is it a time machine? Ah, it's a bell. It's a new bell. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Instead of Lean's bell in Lean Square, it's now Nadia's bell in Lean Square. Meryl, where did you go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Daddy, I hate to say this, but I can't sit around doing nothing. Not to mention, you now have to go get your boyfriend's mother back from somewhere in time and space. Just love how... Whew! Made it just in time. Shall I fire one off? No, Taven, actually, I could really use your help. And he fired it off anyway. Alright, guys, so that's the end of our little adventure through time. I am kind of thinking of playing also Chrono Cross, which is, it sounds like it's an interesting game. I've never actually played Chrono Cross before, but one of my roommates here loves that game, says it's one of his all-time favorite games. So I'm kind of thinking I might do an LP on it, just to see what it's like for myself and to have some bit of fun with it. I do kind of like how they ended that there with Chrono's mom chasing the cat into the time portal as it closes. That moment of just kind of like, no, wait, what do we do now? Anybody know? We're lost. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Getting through all of that. In that last boss battle, it wasn't really... I wouldn't really say that fight was super difficult. Especially not having done all of the side missions. I felt like there were battles that were more difficult. But it was very unique, I feel, because like I expected going into the fight. Robo and his girlfriend in the future. Them in the past. I forgot these were in here. Year 600. Looks like Magus is still searching. Hey, wait, if you had the ability to fly, why didn't you help me out with that? Yeah, I felt the boss battle wasn't super difficult. There were a lot of other ones I felt different, but it was unique because, like, I fully expected the middle part to be the one you have to beat, because that's how it always is. It's always, like, you know, the two little side bits that do healing and whatever, and then it's the middle part. You need to take down the middle part. But no, it was the left bit is healing, the middle attacks, and the right bit, which only controls defense, is the one that has, like, the most health and is the one that you really need to defeat. So I kind of felt like that was interesting. But obviously, it wasn't nearly as tough as I was kind of originally anticipating. Because, yeah, we did have a couple people go down, but at no point did I really need to use my healing items or anything like that. So I had a bunch of those. Now, Chrono Trigger does have a New Game Plus, where you can get some different endings. So you could, theoretically, the first time you ever go to the end of time, you could go straight from there, straight to the Day of Lavos, and beat him right then and there. So, and obviously, you could also defeat Lavos if you continue through the main storyline. You also could have beaten Lavos at the point in 12,000 BC there, the first time you go to the Ocean Palace. You could defeat Lavos there, and those give you different endings, if I remember correctly, than what you would otherwise have had at that point. So there is possibility of getting some other stuff, and I might come back to this later and maybe try to get some of that. I'm not going to do it like right now because I think I've kind of burned myself out on Chrono Trigger. But that's for anybody who wants to do anything like that. There's obviously that option there. Oh, it's the end. It's always sad at the end. But that's it. And so thank you guys, everyone who stuck around with me through our long journey through time and space. And I will see you guys in the next Let's Play. See you there.